How's it going, everybody, and welcome to episode number 23 of the Master League featuring Ted Lasso at QPR. Now, we left off the last episode in pretty good form, actually. We looked pretty solid 1-0 victories on the road against Wigan, and the other one escapes me at the moment. Oh, Rotterdam. And a bit of news coming out of that Rotterdam match. Sandro, who's been kind of a stalwart there in the defensive midfield side, he has taken an injury. He is out for 9 weeks, so a big blow that he's done for the year, but gives opportunity for some of my other young midfielders to get more playing time. Match day 41 in the championship features QPR traveling to Aston Villa. The lineup Ted has brought out is Miguel back in net, despite taking a rest in the last match, but you know, both keepers still need to prove that they can keep this form, and this is going to be a big test for Miguel against a very good Aston Villa side. Cochran and Nuha, the center backs. Pinillos and Perch, the full backs. Van de Boomen's going to be the defensive mid for this one, with Chiravella alongside him at CMF. Dricia Cilia is back in the lineup with Redmond on the wings, left and right respectively. Bahambula playing the attacking midfield role. Yenny and Wolzik are on kind of poor form coming into this one, and Poulter is going to get the opportunity up top despite not playing in the last few matches. And it's a pretty good, gorgeous night here in Birmingham as Villa Park faithful crowd into the stadium to see their first place Aston Villa as they inch closer to the title as the month of April winds to a close. They're in a tough fight for automatic promotion right now. Us, on the other hand, we're pretty much relegated to the midfield at least. It's just a matter of can we stay there and can we put up a good fight for the rest of the season. Oh, that's a good ball in. Westwood's through. Oh, it's off the post. The rebound's going to go in. And Aston Villa catch a break. It was off the failed corner. And they took it all the way down, and Koji is able to bury the rebound that comes off the post. Absolutely heartbreaking for Ted Lasso. They looked like we were doing a good job frustrating them there, but definitely the space was open up because we had our center backs too far forward. The counterattack was on. You can see the space. Westwood had all time. Redmond did a great tackle here. He's getting away with it. Forces the shot wide, but the rebound falls right to the winger Koja, and he absolutely made sure he buried it. Let's see, Miguel tried to get out there to cut out the angle. Should have got a piece of it. Maybe we would have fell differently, but the rebound does not miss the mark. Villa showing why they're in first place in the league. He's going to dance over here. Crossed in, headed down. Oh. Chiravella, the rebound, and he drags it wide, and a chance to level it early. A swift reply was in order. We were doing a good job whipping it in. Pinillos, I don't know what, he didn't get all of that cross. Luckily, Bahambulu was there. Lays off a beautiful pass to Chiravella, but he can't finish it. He drags a shot wide. Oh, the rebound, Grealish, great passing. Oh, we just got absolutely done there. And Grealish makes it 2. Oh, man, was that just a great bit of play. Our center backs were way cut out forward. And just picked us apart there as we were way too spread out there. Another defensive lapse for Ted Lasso's boys, and brilliant little pass, just open for days. Out wide with it, Perch has to chase. Oh, Koja got it on his foot, but he couldn't bury it. And what a volley that was. As they stretched this long there. Nice little bit up play. Pinillos was marking him, but once again, he kind of let off the gas. Needs to be marking better. Oh, nice play over the top. Oh, the rebound. Just get rid of it. Oh, big save. Grealish! And they fail to clear it, and Grealish has a brace. Man, This has been just a whooping here in the Matt10 Derby, as he's managed both these clubs in the past. And Aston Villa showing why that they are deserving to be the champions. Just beautiful play here. Really, just no one reacted to it, and Bahambula should have cleared it, didn't clear it, and then the rebound just fell right to Grealish. Miguel, we can continue to play poor defensively. I mean, a great initial stop there, but then right through the legs of Calker. Calker's not having a good game. Oh, nice ball over the top. Coach is there. Keep it in. Come on, keep it in. Oh, the rebound. Oh, how did he keep that in? Second, how was he able to get the shot away from that tight angle? Nice cross. You don't see the AI do that very often. Able to keep it in, and Pinellas has been acting like a damn fool out there. Just cannot lock on to the guy. Luckily, the shot just goes wide. Finds the space down the wing, cut inside. Man, Villa just getting all the calls here. And now Zolik. Oh, nice one too here. Turns away. The shot! And Poulter was able to get a turn in the shot, but not on target. He's struggling tonight. Strikers have just been not in great form this month. Nice play by Zolik. It's good to see him back. He know he can work that angle. Nice through ball. Thought he was offside. Able to turn the defender and get the shot away, but not on target. Van de Boom in the shot! Oh, drug it wide. Really pressing high up now, trying to get at least a goal here. QPR just doing all they can. Nice pick off there by Redmond, forcing a bad pass. He gets around the corner, takes a shot, but again, just not enough on target to bother Aston Villa. Now it's Anoha. Looks for that through ball, finds Washington. Can he finish it? Ah, and then Washington can't hit the target. We're trying everything we can think of at the moment to try to find some space. Nice through ball in there, and luckily for Aston Villa, we can't hit the mark. Villa Park's definitely rocking at the moment. As QPR just are getting run out of the building here. Hawker deflected. Oh, the rebound just goes wide. Oof. QPR kind of let off there. Again, just off the set piece, we look so flat. Can't defend it. I knew how I had him covered. The shot deflected. Wide open the rebound, but luckily they miss again this time. For that through ball, nice long ball there to Washington. Laid it off to Chiravella, and he misses the net. Surprise, surprise. Just cannot hit the target at the moment. Don't even see this again. There's a nice through ball. Washington's come on, been a breath of fresh air up front. Makes a nice touch around the defenders. Just has to lay it off, but Chiravella waiting for that final whistle. And there it is. That's a sound defeat. 3-0 the final here as part of the Matt10 Derby. Well, that was a tough day at the office. I mean, Aston Villa deserved to win it. They were the better side. They proved their quality. We just, again, just flat. We're just so flat coming into this when we came to these big teams. Just don't seem to have the forward bite. I mean, we took 10 shots, but only 3 on target. I mean, the same could be said of them. They had a lot of deflected shots, and just was fortunate to snag 3 in the first half, and we could do nothing about it. Just crisp passing, and even better defending from Villa. We were finally stretching them out a little bit there late in the second half, but it wasn't enough to get the job done here. And man, the match goes Grealish with his 2 goals. Definitely deserved it. Their front line was just better than ours, hands down. Miguel played poorly. Defenders played poorly. Pinellas and even Perch just had a tough. Even though Perch finished even. He had a tough day. It just didn't seem like we could get going here, and we were just chasing the game for the entirety. And the month of April is now commenced. 4 matches, 2 wins, 2 losses. Yeah, I mean, we've just not shown up well. Goals scoring, it's been kind of spread out this month. Zolik, Yenny, Chirivella. Washington's been our main assist guy this go around, and why is it? That's got to be a typo on Baja Bula. His average rating 4.3. I'm sure it's like a 6.3, but that must be a typo. Smithy's getting a nod, and Washington also getting a nod, but you can see we were attacking a little bit higher this month, and it's just definitely hurt us a bit. We need to do a better job, maybe, of getting some better pressure on the ball, not conceding so many goals. I mean, just the goal counts is getting ridiculous. Well, despite that, we've made some Team of the Month. We haven't made Team of the Month in forever. Washington gets on there with 3 assists. He was a difference maker in those crucial wins we did get. But Chirivella also getting a nod there in the middle of the park. So good job for those boys to make Team of the Month of April. Match day 42 in the championship seems Nottingham Forest travel to Loftus Road to take on our beloved QPR. Here is the lineup Ted Lasso has brought out. Miguel still keeps his place in nets. Cocker and Anuha, the center backs. Pinillos and Robertson getting the start at fullbacks. Perch is on bad form. Chirivella is going to be the DMF with Van de Boomen alongside. I'm going to switch it up a little bit in that middle of the park. See if it'll make a difference or not. Redmond and Yenny on the wings with Zolik as the attacking midfielder. And Washington's going to get the start up top. Poulter, our leading scorer for the year, on bad form still, so he's not going to partake in this match. Well, it's a packed house here. Can QPR rebound? That's going to be the big question. We had a tough loss on the road against Villa, and Nottingham Forest is going to present a very tough test as well. Can Ted Lasso's boys recover? We'll have to wait and see. Oh no, the 1-2. Bettner's there, and Miguel makes a nice save. Oof. He got baited there on the little 1-2. Bettner sets himself up for a nice 1-2. Anuha got sucked in. Allowed Bettner to get the strike, but luckily Miguel makes a nice save. Headed away. Oh, not out though. Oh, it's a nice ball in. The header, and it's in for a goal. A failed opportunity to clear it. Nottingham Forest take the lead here thanks to Lika. He was in acres of space. It was a nice ball whipped in. QPR's defensive woes continue here. QPR doesn't seem to have an answer coming off a set-piece play. It all began off the corner. The short corner. They played it in. Nicely cleared by Cocker. But then we just weren't quick enough to get it. And what a ball whipped in there. There's really nothing we could do about it. That was just a perfectly played ball into the box. And Pinillos was covering Lika, and he had acres of space to bury that one. Chirivella now. Over the top. Looks for Washington now. Redmond whips a nice one in. Yenny's there. Oh, Yenny! It's in the back of the net. And QPR have responded here in a beautiful play, and it falls to Yenny, who's able to bury it just behind Zolik there. It was in the way after the header, but great awareness by QPR to come back and tie this game up here early in the first half. Going to be in a bit of a dogfight here. But let's take another look at it here. Nice play down the wing. Zolik released Washington, and he had to play it out wide to Redmond, who whips it in. Zolik loses the header, but it falls right to Yenny in the box. You can see here, just Yenny in the perfect place, and Zolik almost got in the way of the keeper there, but managed to stay out of the way of the ball, and Yenny ties it up. Van de Boomen looks for that through ball, finds Washington in space. And the keeper makes a save. But again, Washington just caught offside. Oh, just barely. Good defensive line there from Nottingham. But QPR can't catch a break here. Yenny over the top. Space opening up for him here. Up. Ooh, Robinson came in there late to try to win the ball. Yep, that's going to be a yellow card. His studs were up. Luckily, that wasn't more, but he was just trying to keep the ball from being cleared there. Just clipping the clear there. Back to Chiravella. Plays it down the wing. Oh, Panillos. Can he whip a nice one in? He does. Oh, the header! Found the head of Washington, but he wasn't looking for it correctly. Nice way to ball down the wing. Panillos takes a nice touch to get around the defender. Whips it in. And Washington nearly troubled the keeper there. Back to Panillos. Finds a space. Oh, the shot! Nice defense there. Oof. Yenny now, cutting inside, nowhere to go. Oh, ref, come on. That's a late foul there. The referee's surely going to show a yellow card, and he will for that one. Nottingham have been getting away with the tackles here, and it's about time. Luca, very late on that one, just takes out the legs of Van de Boomen, and the card ensues. Washington going to charge it. Zolik going to charge it. Space! The deflection! Another big save. Oof. Hard challenge there. Van de Boomen slid in there as they were attacking. Referee's not interested in Van de Boomen. He's had enough, and he's just shown the yellow card as well. Intensity starting to ramp up here. Let's just kind of swipe the leg to get in the way, stopping the wing play. Oh no, that space opened up for the 1-2. Dimitri on the wing, Robinson chasing here. Oh, the strike, and it just goes over. Oof. Nice play down the wing there. It's the 1-2 down the wing. Continuing to cause us problems. Over pursued, but luckily the shot was just off target. Oh, now the brake's on here. Down the wing. Oh, no. Cleared away by Calker beautifully. The rebound, and it just goes over. Nottingham Forest putting some pressure on us now. Nice little fed ball through there. Looking, Calker was there in the box where he's supposed to be, but oof, close. Washington continuing to put the pressure on now. Redmond went in there late. Probably going to get booked. Yep. Yellow card for the Redmond. He was beat down the wing. The numbers were going to pile on once again. Redmond made sure he got the ball, but just clipped enough of the man. Intentional foul there. Oh, Yenny picks it off brilliantly. Finds Washington in a bit of space here. The 1-2. Cilia now. Cilia takes a strike and drags it wide. We're having to take our shots a little farther out than what we normally like to, but the pressure's just been pretty good from Nottingham Forest. We've had a tough time breaking them down here on the counterattack. Clock should wind down here. As QPR will see this out as a draw. And there's the whistle for full time. It's a draw here. Both sides playing well, but nobody could get up ahead of this one. An entertaining match to say the least. You can see the shots were this was a very evenly played match throughout. You can see the shots. We had 4 on target to their 3. I mean, it was just very evenly matched. Made a draw deserved by both sides. We actually played pretty well, I thought. One of the best passing we've had all in a while. Just confident passing, holding on to possession. But you can see the foul count, 14. to 5. A lot of fouls called in this one, and made it for a very fun match. Although the fouls were a bit one-sided, I felt like towards us. I crossed a lot. We maybe could have crossed more, but we were probably looking just not very. We were having trouble getting down the wing, so we had to force our attack down the middle a little bit more. But I'm pretty happy with this result, considering we came off a really poor performance. I think Ted's got a right idea moving forward. And Yenny gets man of the match. God, since he's come back, he's really turned it on. I've been really impressed with Yenny. Just coming on and just being that kind of winger that comes in there and finds a space, and the ball fell kindly to him for that chance. And with that, let's take a look at the standings as we're into the month of April. Aston Villa look to be running away with the title now. They've got an 8-point lead in the final month of the season. They look likely to go up. The battle for second is very tight. You got Norwich, Derby, and Newcastle in there. We got even Sheffield's got a sniff at it right now, only 2 points behind those guys. Fulham still holding on to that final playoff spot at the moment, but Leeds, Wolves are right in the hunt. Nottingham Forest, they're pretty much out of it, but they are a very good side, no question about it. They got good pace, but again, our defensive woes seem to be letting us down here, and just set piece plays and just the coming off of set pieces seem to be really struggling for us this season. But we're a solid midfield team, but don't know how much farther we could climb. 14, 10, and 18 so far as the season begins to wind down. And that's going to do it for me, guys. I'd like to apologize firsthand with the audio problems I had in the video. I guess the background did not record properly. I'll have that fixed for the next episode. But I'd like to thank everyone for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. And stay tuned for more. Make sure you like and subscribe to the video. Take care, and I'll see you guys around.